If you're a first-time home buyer, then this video is for you. As of today, August 1st, the government has made it official that first-time homebuyers purchasing pre-construction properties are able to stretch their amortization period from 25 years out to 30 years. Now, this can probably be some bad news for most people, unless your goal is really just to get into the market, regardless of what other factors matter. But let's take a look at the numbers and see why this may not be the best thing for you. All right, so I'm using these numbers just as a illustration for the purpose of demonstrating how the difference between 25-year amortization period versus 30-year amortization period will definitely affect your costs for your mortgage in the long run, right? So let's start off here. We have a purchase price of $650,000, a down payment of $65,000, which is quite standard for most new builds, and your default mortgage insurance cost is going to be $18,135. That's going to be tacked onto your mortgage. As amortized over 25 years, your payment frequency is monthly, and we got an interest rate of about 4.6%, which is also pretty standard. There's a lot of lenders that are offering 4.6, even lower than this as well. Your monthly mortgage payment would be, with these numbers, with these factors, $3,371.80. Okay? So if we move over to the right now, you can see that if this is amortized over 30 years, we have the same parameters, same purchase price, same down payment. You can see that your default mortgage insurance cost actually increases by about $1,200, right? So instead of paying $18,135, you're going to end up paying $19,305 for mortgage insurance costs, right? Amortized over 30 years, same interest rate. You're now paying about $290 less, right? Close to $300 less per month for your mortgage at $3,082.25. So this can definitely help you qualify for a little bit more of a mortgage because it will definitely help to decrease your monthly GDS, right? GDS is a calculation that lenders use to qualify you for a mortgage. So this can be helpful for most new first-time buyers. Now, this is where it gets interesting and where it's really important to understand the insurance cost, the cost of borrowing from the lender for your mortgage, right? For your home. So if, as you can see, the year that represents the period of 25 years is the red line, and the year that represents the 30 years amortization period is the blue line, right? So this red line shows that you're going to finish paying off your mortgage within 25 years, all things being equal. Your insurance cost is a certain amount, right? As you can see, with the 30-year, it's extended out to 5 years. The thing that you will not understand and will not know about this unless you're in the industry or understand numbers is that the longer you stretch something out, it's the longer that it's going to cost you if you're paying interest on it. So your interest cost is actually going to increase. Now, this might not matter to most first-time home buyers. I was there. Your first time getting into the market, you don't really care about the long term. You just want to get into the market. Your first home is most likely not going to be a forever home. So I kind of agree with you there in terms of the sentiment of just getting into the market. However, I do think it's important to know this because if you end up wanting to keep this property, let's say, as a generational home, and you hold on to it as a rental, it's good to know that over the long term, if you're amortizing this mortgage over 30 years, you're going to end up paying more in interest, right? And again, depending on what strategies you decide to employ, that still might not matter because you might just be wanting to refinance this home constantly, and that's not a big deal for you. However, this is the information. First-time home buyers now have 30 years to pay off their mortgage, according to the government of Canada. So do with this information what you will. Take advantage, and all the best. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll be glad to have a chat with you.